YouTube crew, what is going on? And welcome back to another video. Now, yesterday they released the Ghost of Verdansk playlist, and I have to be honest, I actually had a lot of fun playing it. So today, I'm going to give you a bunch of tips that you can use so that you and your squad can be more successful. As always, I do daily videos, so make sure you are subscribed and notification bell turned on. If you enjoy the video and find it helpful, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Comment hashtag Verdansk down below in the comments, and let's get into it. For the format, I'm going to be rolling some gameplay that we had last night where we dropped 62 kills as a squad. I had 28 myself, so let's go ahead and jump into tip number one, which is you need to get your loadout as soon as possible. Biggest reason is when you are a ghost and you collect your 3 markers so that you come back in with the guns that you died with. So you want to get loadout as soon as possible so that when you die, you come back in with your loadout. You come back in with full ammo and you are ready to go. Now, let's talk specific guns that I'm running. I am running the MG82 and the Bullfrog. I'm going to leave both builds down in the comments below, but hear me out as to why. I'm running the 125 round mag on the MG82 and the 85 round mag on the Bullfrog. Reason being is I do not want to be in a situation where I run out of ammo. This game mode can be intense. There can be a lot going on. You can be fighting 2 teams, 3 teams. Ghosts are flying back in, dropping on you. There are ghosts jumping in the sky. There's a lot going on. You don't want to constantly have to be reloading. So essentially, I'm putting myself in a situation where I have 210 bullets to basically get through a fight before I have to reload. So I'm running the MG82 with the 125 and the Bullfrog with the 85 round mag. Now, I have a huge tip for you in terms of the Bullfrog. I actually set mine up to be a little bit more hip fire. Do not ADS for the ghost. If they are right on you, just start hip firing. This hip fire build allows you to do that. And again, we kind of have a little hybrid here. We have some movement speed with the Tiger team. We have some range with the Task Force. We have the hip fire with the Bruiser Grip, and we have the 85 round mag. It is a perfect gun in my opinion for this game mode, especially because there seems to be a headshot multiplier with the ghost. So if you hit a headshot, the Bullfrog does even more damage. Now, in terms of lethal, tactical, and our perks here, I'm obviously running Overkill. I am running Amped in my perk 3 slot. I usually run Combat Scout, but I am running Amped just so I can switch guns quicker again. The pace of play for this can be intense. And perk 1, this is an important one. You need to be running Quick Fix. Here's why. Quick Fix, as soon as you start doing damage to somebody, or as soon as you down them or kill them, your health starts regenning. Ghosts don't take actual plates. They only deal actual health damage. So as soon as you kill a ghost, instead of having to wait for your health to regen, it's actually going to start to regen immediately. Now, if you die and come back, if you are a ghost, you collect your 3 markers, you come back in, you do not have perks. So I'm actually running stims here. Stims are another way that we can get a quick burst of health regen if we need to. If a ghost attacks us, we survive. Stick the stim, now you're back full health. So in terms of our lethals and tacticals, I'm running stims along with my normal throwing knives, and then I'm running Quick Fix, Overkill, and Amped for my perks. Okay, so that was all tip number 1. Get your loadout as soon as possible. Now for tip number 2, play as a squad. It is going to be very difficult to survive this game mode on your own. You're going to be fighting players and have ghosts jumping on you. You're going to be fighting ghosts and have players shooting at you. So you want to be playing as a squad, which by the way, if you are looking for teammates, make sure you join my Discord. Link is in the description. But in terms of playing as a squad, the most important thing here, there's actually 2 really important things. The first is good comms. You really want to focus on having good communication with your teammates here. What are you seeing? What are you hearing? Try to get live pings on ghosts or humans so that your teammates know exactly where that person is. Are you dealing with one of the fear factor things where now your screen's blocked and you're totally out of the fight? The more communication you can have with your teammates, the better off you're going to be. Now, the second really important aspect of playing as a squad is your positioning. You want to be close enough that you can help your teammate if necessary and really set up a crossfire. You know, sometimes these ghosts do get the jump on you and you need your teammate there to ultimately help kill that ghost. So you want to be close enough that you can help your teammate if necessary, but you don't want to be rolling around back to back to back in triangle formation. Reason being is the last thing you need is to easily be team wiped by, you know, a group of humans because you're so close together. So you do want a little bit of spacing between you, but ultimately you need to be aware of where your teammates are. You want to set up a crossfire. You want to, going back to point number 1, have good comms so you can always be playing as a squad. Next up, I have 2 quick gameplay strategy tips for you here. The first is going to be what I say in every single gameplay video that I have for you, which is focus on cash flow and pop UAVs. And the reason UAVs are so important here is actually twofold. First, they obviously show players that do not have Ghost as a perk, but more importantly, they show ghosts. Look, ghosts are the ones that are going to surprise attack you. You're going to understand where humans are rotating from. They're not going to be able to roll up on you super quick. Ghosts can pop up out of nowhere. So the more you can understand where the actual ghosts are coming from and where they are, the better off you're going to be. Also, when you kill a ghost, you get them out of the game. Now they cost $4,000 to get back in the game, and they don't have loadout. So that is a huge advantage to killing an actual ghost as opposed to killing a human. So I want to know where the ghosts are. Where are they coming from? Are they trying to surprise attack us? And I ultimately want to get them out of the game. Now, my second gameplay strategy tip that I have for you here, and I'm going to keep this one short, sweet, and to the point, and that is be hyper aware of your cover and be very careful about ego challenging. Reason being is the moment you go down and have to be revived, you leave your team very susceptible to humans third partying, susceptible to ghosts looking for easy kills to get markers. You leave your team in a very vulnerable spot. So just don't put yourself in these situations, especially mid to late game. In mid to late game, because of the chaos, there's probably a good chance that your teammate cannot safely revive you. So just be hyper aware of your cover, be hyper aware of your health, and avoid going down at all costs. Next up, let's talk about a few tips for being a ghost. And look, you're bound to die. It's okay, you become a ghost. Go collect your markers. Let's get back into the game with Loadout. So first things first, I personally am not looking to kill anybody to ultimately get their marker. I think it's too risky, so I'm going to play it safe. I'm basically using the minimap to figure out where I can go to ultimately collect a few easy markers. And ultimately, we're looking to play fast here. Use your charge jump to your advantage. Use your teleport, which, by the way, if you charge jump and at the top of your jump, use your teleport, you actually go a little bit further. So use that to your advantage. But ultimately, I'm looking to play it safe, collect my markers, get back in the game. I don't want to die and now cost my team $4,000 to get me back in, which, by the way, can take quite a while to get, and you end up just sitting there. So play it a little bit more safe. Travel if you need to. You can charge jump and get around the map quick, but ultimately just collect your markers and get back into it. And use gas to your advantage. Obviously, humans can't get into gas, and for whatever reason, people love to leave markers in gas. So just go ahead and go get those ones. They're super easy to get to. You don't really have anything to worry about. Now let's talk endgame here, and endgame is complete chaos. I mean, you got to worry about rotations, humans, and ghosts. So you really want to be playing as a squad. You want to be playing a little bit close together now that the circle's tighter, and ultimately really focusing on good comms. But you do have to play your life a little bit and pay attention to what is going on around you. You have to take care of what is going on around you before you can help your teammate. As I mentioned, if your teammate or you goes down, there's a high probability that you are not getting revived. So play your life a little bit. Be communicating with your teammates, ultimately help each other out, play a little bit tighter, and see if you can pull out that victory. Now, quick tip, if you are a ghost in that late circle and there aren't really any markers left for you to get, you want to be live pinging where that person is, where that last enemy is for your teammate. It's going to be a huge advantage. So focus less on getting markers, more on helping your teammates come out victorious, helping them win, and ultimately, you know, getting that dub. So I'm going to go ahead and let the rest of this game roll here. This end game was intense. We picked up a lot of kills, so I'll see you once it's over.
People holding out. Oh. I saw that guy.
I didn't know he was behind. No idea.
Dropping him right up.
On
Loadout.
how do I...
Broken?
How do I get back?
I can't see you. Yeah, he's in my face. Come on, game. I really killed me. This is garbage. Bro,
Just saying it, where are people?
Yeah.
No. He's got over here.
That's reloading my MGA too.
I need one more.
Oh my god, string just stabbed me. I can't see. Go away. Oh, that was the worst.
Alright, I'm back.
Drop.
Yeah, I got people all around. We gotta start getting these zombies out. That's the problem. You get them. I got FOV. Yep, got you. There's still.
There's a full team right here, or not full team, like a couple guys. And guys,
One shot here. I got him. I'm gonna play heavy turn out.
Please stop work. Jump!
I got FOV.
Zombie over here, zombie over here. I got over here.
I got one on me. I got a guy over here. I got a guy in this building with me. I got him all over. Hold on.
He'd kill me actually. Right? Go.
No. No.
Hey, we're dead.
It's a 1v1.
No! I hope you found today's video helpful. Go drop some hightail games and get some wins in this Ghost of Verdansk game mode. And as I always say, let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow.